Well, culture, it creates this immediacy of exchange between peoples that diplomatic conferences or economic summits cannot yield or cannot guarantee. And it's not different in the case of cultural relations between Nigeria and Belgium. And as an embassy, we've also witnessed that over the past few years. We've organized, co-hosted, co-organized a number of fashion shows, for instance, from Belgian Nigerians or Belgians living in Nigeria. And this is one of those non-verbal cultural vehicles that easily gets messages across. Now, when it comes to cinema specifically, there is, of course, a lot of potential to be addressed. Nigeria's film sector is up and coming, both in Lagos as it is in the north of the country these days. There are many possibilities for exchange. There is this photographic immediacy about cinema, and also Belgium has had a long tradition of making films. We've had in particular a strand of films that has been like the cinematographic equivalent of surrealism as we've known it in painting. We have this special imaginative style that you also sometimes find with some Latin American filmmakers and book authors, where, you know, the magical blends into the real and into the absurd. And this is also a great tradition of Belgian cinema that is picked up very easily abroad, very recognizable, and which we will also show in Nigeria in a few film festivals in the months to come. My absolutely favorite movie is a Spanish film by Pedro Almodóvar, probably the biggest Spanish cinematographer alive, and his film is called Carne Tremula, which translates into English as Live Flesh, and it's a movie made after a crime novel by Ruth Rendell. And I like most of his work, but I like the international appeal of that film, and also to me it brings back the time of my Erasmus year in Spain. And then I should also, for completeness sake, mention my favorite Belgian movie, which is called Le Huitième Jour. It means the 8th day, and it is about a boy with Down syndrome. But the whole story is again set in a very surreal, half magical, half real setting, which is really very enjoyable and a very good, I'd say, business card of what Belgian film can be like.